Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're tackling a really challenging question. With AI everywhere, are we actually teaching our students the wrong
It's a
skills?
huge question.
We've always focused on coding, robotics, that kind of thing, but our sources are arguing for this massive pivot.
Exactly. And it's a reevaluation you really need to get your head around. The core claim is that AI is evolving so fast that, traditional coding, just memorizing syntax, it might not be the key skill for a job anymore.
We could be preparing them for a world that's already gone.
That's the risk, yeah.
Okay, so let's unpack that. I mean, how does that actually work? How is AI just taking over coding?
Right. So it really boils down to two key ideas. The first is something called agentic AI. It's this ability for the AI to take on multi-step tasks all by itself.
And the second idea.
This is what people are calling vibe coding.
Wait, so vibe coding? That sounds a little too easy, doesn't it? If you're just describing what you want in plain English, are we
Yeah.
are we losing something important, like the fundamental logic behind it all?
That's exactly the tension. Yeah, vibe coding is just the interface. It's how we talk to this powerful agentic AI.
Okay.
The AI itself is doing the heavy lifting, generating the code, debugging it, managing it. The value isn't in knowing the Python syntax anymore. It's in knowing how to direct the system strategically
So it lowers the barrier to entry.
for everyone.
Yeah.
And you're even seeing this in policy. South Africa, for instance, recently delayed its mandatory coding curriculum. It's almost this accidental opportunity for them to step back and ask, wait, is this even the right path anymore?
And this, I think, is where it gets really practical for you, the listener. Prompt engineering. This is the new buzzword, right? If we're not learning the machine's language, we have to get really good at speaking ours.
Oh, it's absolutely profound. I mean,
Mhm.
think about it. We used to have to learn the machine's language.
Right, Python, Java.
Exactly.
Yep,
Now,
yeah. Yeah.
now the skill is teaching ourselves how to communicate our own, our complex human intent to the machine, but in our language.
Yeah.
It takes
Yeah.
really structured thinking.
So it's not just like typing a question into a search bar then. What are the actual skills we're talking about here?
No, it's way more sophisticated. You need to really understand context.
Yeah.
You need to define a persona for the AI, use examples to get what you want. The goal isn't to be a coder. It's to be an AI orchestrator.
An orchestrator. I like that.
Yeah, you're not just playing one instrument. You're conducting a whole digital orchestra to solve a really big real-world problem. That's a much more powerful skill. And we get to connect this to the bigger picture, which is the ethics of it all. As these tools get everywhere, the data collection is just massive. Students need to learn about digital privacy, about surveillance, and they have to understand and challenge algorithmic bias.
That's a huge point. And it makes you wonder about the classroom, right? I mean, what does academic integrity even look like when a student can get an AI to write their essay in, 30 seconds?
Right, and you can't just police it. The focus has to shift. It's less about catching cheating and more about critical interrogation.
Interrogating the AI itself.
Exactly. A professor at Oxford, Rebecca Ainen, she puts it perfectly. The goal should be teaching students to question the AI, to push back on it, look for the bias, find the flaws, not just accept its output as gospel.
So when you pull it all together, the implications for our schools are just massive, aren't they?
Totally. And it's not just about the students. It's about a huge investment in training our teachers. They need AI literacy, prompt engineering skills. They need to guide students on privacy.
It's not a one-and-done change.
Not at all. It's about building a culture of continuous adaptation. Because the tools we have today will not be the tools we have tomorrow.
So at the end of the day, the takeaway for you has to be this pivot. Less rote coding and a lot more AI literacy, effective prompting, and that robust ethical backbone.
That's how we make sure this technology actually serves us and helps us flourish.
But it leaves you with a final thought, I think. If we do this, if schools make this pivot successfully, are we also maybe teaching a generation to trust the black box a little too much, to lose that curiosity for how things really work underneath?